Our next Tools tab is the Dial Tools tab. Think of the dial as a round slider, because the dial's functionality works exactly the same as the slider. There are a few differences in the appearance and what you, as the developer, will see. Let's first take a look at the Design tab. Like the Slider Tools Design tab, the Dial Tools Design tab has 4 sections. They are Dial Properties, Arrange and Align, Size and Position, and Publish. Let's look at the Dial Properties' similarity to the Slider Properties. Storyline will automatically assign a name to the dial's value, and it uses the same naming structure as the slider. Only in this case, it uses the name dial with the number, instead of slider with the number. Also, the variable will show up on the variable pop-up window. You will also have the ability to set when the value of the dial's variable is updated. Again, your options are when the dial is dragged and when the dial is released. The first option will continually change the variable's value while you are rotating the dial's pointer, while the second will not update the variable until the learner releases the mouse's button. The start value, end value, initial value, and step value also act exactly the same as they do with a slider. The start value is the dial's lowest value, while the end value is the dial's highest value. The initial value is the dial's value when the learner first sees the dial on the screen, and the step value is the increment between each of the stops on the dial. There are 2 new fields associated with the dial that are not associated with the slider. They are Rotation and Show Arc. The Rotation text entry field enables the developer to enter the number of degrees the dial is able to rotate. If the developer enters 90 degrees, then the maximum rotation would be 90 degrees, and all of the dial's stops will be contained within those 90 degrees. The Show Arc field is a drop-down menu with 2 options, Always and When Selected. This refers to what the developer will see as he or she is creating or editing the slide, and the learner will not see the dial's arc. The Arrange and Align section, like on other Tools tabs, is divided into 2 halves. The left half has 3 selectable icons and menus: Arrange, Group, and Rotate. The Arrange icon will give the developer the ability to set the priority of the objects on the slide and what will appear in front of other items. The Group option will create a group of items, and the developer can assign an action to all of the items in the group, or move them all at the same time, keeping their initial spacing and alignment. The Rotate icon will open a 3rd menu and gives the developer the ability to rotate the object clockwise or counterclockwise 90 degrees, or flip the object horizontally or vertically. If the developer wants to enter a custom rotation value, then he or she will open the Size and Position window using the More Rotation options at the bottom of the window. The right side of the section has 8 icons arranged in 3 rows. Like on other tabs, you can select a single object and align it to the slide, or multiple objects and align them to each other. The top row will set the alignment to the top, to the middle, or to the bottom. The middle row will set the alignment to the left, to the center, or to the right. There are only 2 icons on the bottom row. This will distribute the items equally, either vertically or horizontally. The Size and Position section has 4 text entry fields to set the horizontal and vertical position and adjust the width and height. The horizontal and vertical positions are based on the slide's upper left corner. As the X value gets larger, the object's left side will move to the right. Similarly, as the Y value gets larger, the object's top edge will move to the bottom. The dial will always appear as a circle, so as you change the width or height, the corresponding value will also change. As we have mentioned on the other tools and tabs, the last section on the tab will be Publish. You will have the ability to preview or publish the lesson.